All right, what's up?
What's up?
I'm Nathan.
I'm Zach.
And you're listening to Freaking Epic.
Yeah, the Freaking Epic podcast even. You're not listening to just freaking epic stuff. You're listening to a specific named thing.
I should probably have put podcast in there.
No, I put podcast on the logo.
But, yeah, so you're listening to Freaking Epic
You
podcast?
could be listening to the Freaking Epic YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not in this instance, but you could be, theoretically.
And we're doing it professionally, like always, recording on my couch.
Yeah. On the
super
couch
fun
on an
stuff.
iPhone.
But, yeah, so this is the podcast where we talk about movies and things that come out and pop culture and stuff. So, yeah, today we're talking about...
We're talking about
a subject that we've been saying we're going to talk about 2 or 3 times.
And that is Nathan's pajama pants.
Oh, yes.
They are stormtroopers, just a lineup of stormtroopers that look like they're about to break out into the can-can dance. And they just all have
Santa
Claus hats. Yeah.
I've had these for a long time.
They are the most festive stormtroopers in the world.
Yeah, they're very comfortable. They're all year round, especially here in Colorado where it snows all the time.
Yeah, it's been snowing.
You know, I was I almost told someone Merry Christmas yesterday because of the snow. Like, I see snow and I think of Christmas. So
I started playing Christmas music and forgot. I was like, oh yeah, huh.
Yeah, it was I was getting groceries or whatever, and it was at the grocery store, and someone helped me out. And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. I'm like, Merry Christmas. I'm like, oh, my gosh. No.
What did they do?
Very embarrassing.
Did they just look at you?
I don't think they heard me, fortunately. But, yeah, it was a wild ride. So, anyways, we're here. We're going to talk about
Disney movies.
Disney movie remakes. Not just...
Yeah, there have been like a ton lately. It's been the last few years. They've just been, I mean, you guys know, but they've just been remaking a whole bunch of Disney movies. And this year they're scheduled for like 3 or 4. It's kind of crazy.
I know there's Aladdin and Dumbo. And Lion King.
Aladdin, Lion King, Dumbo, and Lady and the Tramp. All this year.
I haven't heard anything about Lady and the Tramp.
So, I did a quick Wikipedia search before this, and I found out the reason you have not heard anything about Lady and the Tramp. It's direct to Disney Plus.
Oh.
So basically, like, when they release Disney Plus, they're going to have, like, here's the Lady and the Tramp movie. Which makes me assume they intended it to be a big theatrical release, but it just wasn't good.
Yeah.
That's kind of my assumption.
Is Disney Plus going to be, like, the next direct-to-DVD thing?
No, it's going to be Netflix.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, you know, like, so you remember, like... Back in, like, the 90s and the 2000s, they had direct-to-DVD sequels, you know.
That
like,
actually makes a lot of sense.
They had 4 or 5 Aladdin sequels.
Yeah. I think I saw 2, I think.
Yeah. Maybe there was 4 total. There were
I don't
remember.
A bunch, yeah.
Yeah, but they were direct-to-DVD. So maybe this Disney Plus will be, like, the direct-to-DVD.
It's kind of like, okay, this movie isn't working out, just throw it on.
Yeah, like, they got Christians, they'll watch it, you know. But, I mean, Netflix is pretty much the direct-to-DVD.
Well, but the thing is, Netflix is usually spending decent money and making decent products. They're not... Direct-to-DVD is usually a sign for something that didn't work out or a sequel that they know probably won't work out. So they're going to give it a $1 million budget and just throw it on DVD and make some money.
Maybe. I don't know, but...
And direct-to-DVD a lot of times is like animated films because they just do a real simple animation and voice acting is comparatively cheap compared to like a full acting job.
Yeah. But anyways, so like...
So that's one. That's Lady and the Tramp. I looked up the director and I've never heard of them before. They were like a storyboard animator for Tiny Toons and Powerpuff Girls and stuff. So it could be good, but probably won't be. It'll probably be decent. It's directed by Charlie Bean, but it does have Charlie Bean was a storyboard artist for Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, I Am Weasel, Cow and Chicken, Powerpuff Girls, that kind of thing. So basically...
So I wonder if it's live action or if it's like just updated animation.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, it was listed under the live action remakes coming up. So
I don't know.
We've also got Mulan coming up next year.
Yeah, I think Lion King is... That's something that should not have been touched. Because it's supposed to be live action, but it's all CGI anyways.
Yeah, it looks not very live action.
Yeah, like I don't know.
It is pretty funny.
Aladdin is a different story. Like a lot of people are mad because obviously Robin Williams will always be the genie.
Yeah,
but
Robin Williams is amazing.
Doesn't
I really
hurt to
thought
give
that they should
something.
go like a different direction with the genie, but going Will Smith at playing Will Smith is kind of like a strange choice. Like, I mean, going Will Smith is fine, but like, I don't know. It felt like they should go a real different direction. I don't know. I was thinking about like Kevin Hart or something like that.
Nah, it's gonna be a tough one. I know it's gonna make millions, but I think it's gonna be different. It's supposed to be like identical, but with like 3 new songs or something like that. 2 or 3 new songs.
I guess. Well, I hope they still do. A Whole New World's a great song. It's kind of one of the classics.
They'll definitely do that. They'll do that, and I'm really interested on their take on A Friend Like Me. Honestly, it reminds me.
You ain't never had a friend, never had. Yeah, that.
Get him down.
Hey,
Cat's trying to eat the food.
Don't eat my food, cat.
But
Okay.
it reminds me. You ever seen the movie Shazam with Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. Kazam, you mean?
I thought it was Shazam.
No, that's like a famous thing where for some reason people think it's Shazam, but it's actually Kazam. It's you know the theory that there's like a couple of different worlds,
Yeah,
like
it's,
Berenstein Bears and Berenstein Bears. Like, it's Shazam is one of those.
What's it called? It's
I mean, multiverse theory, but that's
the
not what you're talking
Dillinger
about.
effect
Yeah,
or something like
that.
I don't remember what it's called. Are you sure? I'm
It's
confident.
Kazam. He did a movie called Steel, which was a DC superhero.
Yeah, I remember
But no,
that one.
Kazam. I watched Kazam. I was 12 years old, and it was
Maybe
like
it was Kazam.
no, maybe I was 14 years old when it came out. But I was like 12 or 14 or something. It was like the 3rd movie I'd ever seen in the theaters in my life, and even then I was like, I walked out of the film going, that was just bad.
Really?
I was a 12-year-old knew it was bad.
I loved it. It was raining candy. It was amazing. Of course, I'm a lot younger than you,
Yeah.
but I watched it on VHS like all the time. I have a keen ability. I want to really call it an ability to like bad movies.
Dude, I love bad movies. I mean, again, we're going to have an entire episode about how awesome Super Mario Brothers the movie is.
Maybe not that bad.
Okay, Kazam is 10 times worse than Super Mario Brothers. Unquestionably worse.
Nah, I like it. I don't know.
Super Mario Brothers is a coherent, beautiful mess. Kazam is just a bunch of nonsense packed into a film. Which I guess is also a good description of Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah.
but in a good way.
But yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it.
So the thing, do you know who the director is? I just found out. Okay, so my preparation was 2 minutes before the podcast. I opened up the Wikipedia pages for each of these movies, and the director is Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Like the dude who did Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Like, that is an interesting choice because, I mean, I know he went mainstream doing the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Yeah.
But it's like a really, I don't know, doing Lion King. That.
No. He's not doing Aladdin.
Sorry, Aladdin.
John Favreau's doing Lion King.
I like John Favreau because he did the original Iron Man. He's done a lot of good stuff. He's very good at kind of the just barely not sentimental but kind of sentimental movies, like where they're like.
Well, he also has experience with the animals because of he directed the Jungle Book.
John Favreau did?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder that one, because I remember that one being the biggest, like the
That was
one
mine
that was
and my
most
wife's
well reviewed.
first date.
Oh wow!
Was the
really?
Jungle Book? Yeah. But,
How'd it go?
Well, it worked well. It was all right.
So, I like I like that they're putting in Aladdin.
The things that I can complain about are the way Will Smith looks right now,
He looks terrible.
and Jafar.
Jafar looks Jafari, but he doesn't feel Jafari.
Yeah.
There wasn't any sense of menace about him because in the cartoon, his face is always kind of shadowed.
He's an old, creepy man, and they're just kind of younger. And I understand because in the cartoon, Jasmine's supposedly like 16 years old, and Jafar wants to marry him.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's accurate to the.
Yeah, but these days everything's got to be PC.
Well, yeah, but PC. I mean, they made her like she looks in the. I mean, looking at the live actress, she looks like she's like 20.
Yeah, But
So
if she was 20 and it was still, it sounds weird, and I think a lot of people can agree. If Jafar was a creepy old man,
yeah, Jafar was a creepy old man. It would be better.
It would feel a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, and
Aladdin didn't look like Aladdin at all.
Yeah, I like the animals. What's his pet monkey name?
Not Iago. I don't remember. It's been a while. That's one of my favorite Aladdin Disney movies, but I haven't seen it in forever.
The animals, his monkey, and then the parrot.
The parrot looked really good.
I really hope the parrot talks.
Yeah, it's got to.
Like,
it's got to.
If the movie comes out and there's like the parrot doesn't talk.
When I was looking at the voice cast for Lion King, I was like, oh wow, they put in all these brilliant comedic actors. They put in just a ton of comedians, but then I don't recognize anyone in the cast for Aladdin. Like, just looking at the names on Wikipedia.
Yeah, they're all Bollywood actors and stuff. They tried to.
Oh well, Billy Magnuson. I take it back. Billy Magnuson is probably going to be Iago then. Billy Magnuson's pretty funny. He's
really young.
Isn't he the guy? Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm thinking the right guy. Billy Magnuson.
I'm thinking Billy Madison.
Maybe I'm thinking that. I take it back. I take it back. He's Prince Anders, and I haven't heard of him before.
Yeah. So, and then Dumbo. Dumbo looked interesting.
Dumbo's a Tim Burton film. That I did not know that.
I could see that.
That's weird.
But the thing I don't like, Dumbo is one of my all-time favorites.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
why?
I don't know.
Sorry, that's a rude question to ask.
No. Like, it's interesting to me. I like the old style and everything, and
okay.
It's a children's movie, but it's got a very adult.
Yeah,
thing,
it's very dark.
You know, and I kind of grew up with that. You know, like Pinocchio and
the
children movies were.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, classic fairy tales were always horrifying.
Yeah, but like, I'm pretty sure that the animals talked in that movie.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen
I can
Dumbo.
say with confidence that animals talked in that movie, and I think. There was no kids, and I'm pretty sure that this trailer is hinting that the kids are going to speak for the animals. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that. You know, if you're going to remake something, you know, stick to the script.
So, and we apologize if we're completely wrong, and originally the animals did not talk.
Well, let's look it up real quick.
Yeah, okay. By the way, I like that that Tim Burton is keeping with his let's have Michael Keaton in everything. I'm really sad that there's no Helena Bonham Carter, but I'm just sure she is going to make a cameo.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Beetlejuice 3 or 2.
Wait, is that coming out? No, there's a second one.
No,
there was a second one.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there was. Hold on.
There's not a second Beetlejuice.
Did animals talk in Dumbo? And then I'm going to look up Beetlejuice 2. So this is a podcast by normal human fans. We don't know anything, clearly.
We don't do our research before recording.
Beetlejuice 2. Yeah, there's a Beetlejuice 2.
No.
You should watch it, dude. It's a movie. Beetlejuice 2 film. 6.20 out of 10 on IMDb. Director Tim Burton.
When did it come out?
It came out like 2 years after Beetlejuice.
No.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
I will bet you a whole paycheck it didn't.
Didn't it? Oh, hold on. Beetlejuice. I remember seeing this in Blockbuster back in the day. Okay, I'm trying to click on it and nothing's happening here. Okay. Beetlejuice 2. I know this is thrilling audio while we look up Beetlejuice to see if...
One of these days we'll be in a professional setting.
No, probably not. Even if we became professional, we'd still do it this way. So, Beetlejuice 2... Oh, no. Never mind. You're right.
Yep. You owe me a whole paycheck. And I'm pretty sure you make more than I do. So.
In 2014, short comedy. I swear there was a Beetlejuice 2. What did I...
There's talks of a Beetlejuice 2.
How did I not know that there was not a Beetlejuice... Oh, in the 1941 animated classic, Dumbo is entirely mute. So there are the talking...
Oh.
There are other
talking
talking
animals. So the crows
animals.
and the mouse and stuff.
Yeah, but Dumbo was... Because I remember...
Maybe he was a child, so he couldn't talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I knew the animals like the rat and the crows and his mom and everything. They all talked. So, like, I really hope they talk. You know, the kids aren't just talking. I want to see those crows. Those guys are the funniest. But
I didn't realize that movie was so old. Like 1941, that's a long time to go without a remake.
yeah,
I'm sure they like did a minor remake or something that just didn't work out because they, every time you hear that there's
sure it was
not a
in
remake,
production hell.
yeah. It's weird though that 1941. That's
well, it's pretty nice for like the newer kids growing up.
78 years.
Yeah, well,
78
Aladdin
years.
came out in like 99.
No, Aladdin was 91, 92.
Was it?
93. It
Oh,
was
wow.
like early 90s.
And Cinderella came out. That was
And Cinderella was 60s, I think.
yeah. I mean, we got the Cinderella remake.
I guess it makes sense that they're remaking all of these since they haven't had a big remake in a long time. But it's really weird that they're doing like 4 in a year. 4 in a year is too much.
Disney's got everything. They got Star Wars. They got Marvel. They got
The Muppets,
the originals. Yeah.
They own Maker Studios, so they own Epic Rap Battles of History. Although, they got their show back, but their old stuff was all like
Yeah.
season 2 to the last season were all owned by Marvel or by Disney.
I
I mean, yeah, Marvel. So probably your 1,000 of the biggest YouTubers are all owned by Disney.
I know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Disney is huge. So, I mean,
In the Epic Rap Battle of History, like Jim Henson versus
Walt Disney.
it was Jim Henson versus Stan Lee, and then Walt Disney came in at the end.
Oh.
If you remember, like, in fact, I own this whole series is like the last line, and that's because Disney literally owned the whole series.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's been a while since I've seen that. But yeah, so even though Disney are gonna make
I like that they have Danny DeVito like as a ringmaster. Danny DeVito he feels right in a Tim Burton film.
he said that he would reprise Penguin if they ever asked him.
Weird.
He was like they were like, would you ever take Penguin again? He was like, oh yeah, in a heartbeat.
Penguin that was my favorite Batman movie. Dark Knight. I mean, it was my second favorite Batman movie. I liked him. There's something special about Batman Returns. It's just a weird, dark, creepy, stylized film.
Yeah, I think Dark Knight would have to be my favorite.
Yeah, Dark Knight.
When that came out, like everyone was the Joker for Halloween, and everything.
it was just one of the best roles of all time.
It's just different.
It was an amazing movie.
So, but Heath Ledger, man, God,
yeah,
I can't imagine the stuff that he would be up to today.
I mean, he kind of went crazy, dude. I mean, becoming Joker will make you crazy.
Yeah, I know. Jared Leto, like, he's already crazy. You think he's going to appear in the new, not Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey? Have you seen the Birds of Prey
No, I
trailer?
haven't seen the trailer. Do they have a trailer?
Yeah.
Like, is it a full trailer
It's
or
a
like
character trailer.
What does that mean?
It just shows all the characters in it, but it don't show the Joker.
Okay.
You got to catch up on your trailers, man.
That's why we're doing this. Apparently, this is the trailer show. Just before this, I watched the trailer for Aladdin. Finally, I'd seen the trailer for Lion King already, but
It seems like every time we're doing this, we're watching new trailers.
Yeah, I mean, we can trailer reacts. I'm like tagging all the podcasts. Trailer reaction. Dumbo looked okay.
Yeah,
it looked
I'm
fine.
gonna see it. It's gonna be awesome. I know people are looking for Little Mermaid. Zendaya is rumored to be the Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's cool. Zendaya's cool.
Yeah, people are flipping out. It's a race thing.
I think, I don't know. I know sometimes people freak out, and sometimes it's kind of a crapshoot, and I think it's more like whether the person feels like that character.
Yeah,
like
the way I see it, Disney could be like, "Look, we're gonna make this, and you're still gonna give us our money."
Yeah, well, yeah, Disney can do whatever. Disney's gonna make money anyway.
Yeah, so. I honestly, I want to see the one like modern Disney movie that fails. You know.
Oh, they have movies that fail. They're just all like swept under the rug very well because they have good PR people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
I can't remember.
A Wrinkle in Time did pretty badly.
Yeah, that one was a pretty big flop. It lost a lot of money because they had a huge budget.
Yeah, I liked it though. I enjoyed it. It's on Netflix.
I never saw it.
Man, you gotta catch up.
Yeah.
But
I'm always busy working and reading Korean light novels.
Let's see, what else is there? I want to see the Sword in the Stone remake. That's one of my favorite movies.
Are they remaking that one?
Oh, I have no idea. I was just talking about stuff that I would like to see remake.
I would like to see a live action Goofy movie because that would
that would be wild.
that would
Creepy.
be
That's
terrifying.
like watching the Detective Pikachu live action.
It'd be way creepier than that.
But,
you cannot remake a Goofy movie live action. It's too bad. 'Cause that one's amazing. I kind of hope they don't remake live action. What's it called? The best one. The best Disney movie. That everyone agrees, no one agrees. That everyone agrees, Emperor's New Groove. The best Disney movie.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how they'd make that effectively live action because it's so cartoony.
But it's one of those underrated, swept under the rug things.
Well, it was originally supposed to be like a normal Disney movie, like big, epic, comedy.
Oh yeah, I remember the press for it. It was always on like Disney Channel.
Yeah.
I used to watch the TV show Krunk's New Groove. Like
it was because it wasn't supposed to be just a wacky, zany comedy. But they wound up, like, the director was becoming a diva and everything was breaking down, nothing was working. And so they just, like, the editors basically just recut the whole movie and just kind of were like, I mean, even the joke were like, how did we get here? I don't know. You know, like, all that stuff was just cut in there because they were just like, well, just put it together in the funniest way possible. So it was basically complete sleeplessness, like sleep deprivation and caffeine-induced comedy.
I quote that movie all the time.
It's a great movie.
Like, you ruined the Emperor's Groove.
I'm sorry, you threw off the Emperor's Groove.
Wrong lever, Krunk.
That is. I don't know that one should get a live action. I don't want it.
No. Let's see.
I like a lot of these make sense to me, but why release so many of them at the same time?
The Mulan live action
one a year feels like an event.
Yeah.
Like Disney should know that's what they do. One a year is an event. 3 a year is just a thing. Like it's no longer a big deal.
I'm really excited for the Mulan one. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't recognize the director.
They gotta have Chris Rock, I think it was, as Mushu.
No, it was Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy?
Wasn't it Eddie Murphy?
I thought it was Chris Rock.
I don't know. I thought it was Eddie Murphy. Because that one came out in, 94 or something like that? So it was right around...
No, it came out after 94. It had to have come out.
Was it after 94?
Yeah.
98.
Yeah. See?
98. And Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
So we're both 50% wrong. So Lion King, I really, really like the cast of Lion King. Like, just listing the voices... Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Billy Eichner, John Oliver, Keegan-Michael Key, Beyonce, James Earl Jones. Like, that is a fantastic voice cast. Like, and I like the fact, I like movies that add a lot of comedians in. Like, when you have, comedians can do drama, I feel like, better in a lot of cases than regular people. And when you just, like, Donald Glover's amazing. Keegan-Michael Key is amazing. John Oliver, Billy Eichner. Billy Eichner's in Parks and Rec, Craig, the crazy guy in the last season.
Yeah, I don't watch that show. What? I know him from Billy on the Street, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably good, too.
He just runs around with a microphone and he's like, who's your favorite actor? Ah!
Okay,
you should watch some of the clips. It's crazy. But anyways, let's wrap this up.
All right. So, Disney movies. Final thoughts?
Good idea or bad idea?
I mean, well, it's obviously a good idea. People want it. I mean, they've been making $1 billion. It's just, I think that they're making a mistake by throwing them together.
Yeah.
By throwing them out there.
One of these days, they'll probably realize and be like, well,
it's kind of like, if you do 10 Marvel movies a year, I'm not going to go see all the Marvel movies. If you do 2 a year, I'm definitely going to go see them.
Well, that's a different story for me because I'll go see anything that has Marvel's name on it.
I don't have the schedule to go to the movies.
Oh, I don't have the movie either. That's why you go down on the money.
No,
so you just go on Tuesdays and $5 Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Stop going to premieres, but I went to see the Dragon Ball movie and it was $15.
Wow,
crazy.
Wow.
But
you said it was amazing.
Not over here.
You're talking the new one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I was like, wait, you're not talking the live action remake.
No. We don't talk about that one.
Live action Dragon Ball.
But Yeah, so I think they're worth it. I think that's really cool. I wouldn't even mind like a little bit of twist every now and then, but
like changing from the original story.
Yeah,
oh, that'd be really interesting, actually.
I think fan service would not appreciate it because these fanboys are real pricks, But I don't know. It's something different, If you're gonna remake something, add your own twist to it, Make it yours.
I feel like that's a reboot, not a remake. No, well, I guess that's not true. It could be a remake, but it would be interesting to see. But there's not really like a whole lot of plot twists you could have. I mean, you're not going to like make Jafar win.
But could you?
Well, I mean, Disney, Endgame or Infinity War, basically.
Yeah.
That's
the secret. They're going to let Jafar win, and we'll have to come back for part 2. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So you remember in the direct to DVD one, the second one they replaced Robin Williams because he wasn't willing to come back. They replaced him with Homer's voice. Yeah. They're going to replace Will Smith with just like Ellen.
Oh my gosh.
It's Will Smith and then Ellen and then Will Smith again in the third one.
All right, well that's it for this freaking epic podcast.
All right, later guys.